Is this the podcast? I think it is. And
It sure looks like the podcast.
We are back with episode 2 of the fucking Hardly Marty Podcast. Next to me, got my boy Ken Symes. Got next to him is Joe Jaspers.
Yo.
And joining us for the first time, Corey.
Thank you, America.
Supposed to be here the first episode, but ditched out because he wanted to go to
Corey,
bed.
I just want to say real quick, thank you for our service.
I'm in the Army. Yeah, the first podcast. I didn't want to do a podcast at 2 a.m. and then go to work like 5 hours later.
Hey, dude, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what they say now? Isn't that the new motto?
Yeah.
YOLO, you only live once.
Dude.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey,
YOLO.
So
That's
I'm
what
gonna
the
kick
kids
it
are
over to my
saying
boy
these
Wyatt.
days.
What we got on for the agenda today for the people?
So what we got is one thing. Our main topic's moving out. Second topic, what ifs, or was it? Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
I got some interesting and juicy ones for us today.
I think people.
Also, nobody can see this, but I got some chocolate Tabasco bars we're gonna try later.
Chocolate tasting
should be
Chocolate,
interesting.
hot sauce with a kick.
with a kick. Dude, I don't like spicy
Chocolate
stuff.
form.
I don't like spicy either.
Well, this will be fun then.
Exactly. 2 for 2 here. We got 2 people that do, 2 people that don't.
Yeah, I got the
Oh,
hot
man.
Cheetos over here, the flaming hot.
Corey's already fucking.
I think we just found a new segment, food tasting.
Oh,
Let's do it.
There we go.
Try something new.
I think we just found a new
Tomorrow's
segment.
podcast.
Tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow, buddy.
So for starters, I'd like to thank everybody that watched the very first episode. Maybe not part 2, but part 1. I think it was definitely our stronger one.
Before it cut out.
Yeah, before it got cut out. So yeah, thank everybody for watching that. We reached 135 views, which is a lot more than I thought we would ever reach.
I didn't think we'd hit the big triple digits.
I never thought
Wow.
we'd reach that. And 20 subscribers.
Lucky.
20
I didn't know we were
subscribers.
hit double
Wow.
digits, but I'll take it.
Wow.
We're world famous, boys.
20 subscribers.
Shut
So
up, Corey.
stop pointing at the screen. You're distracting me.
Okay,
You're gonna-
so
He's gonna
what's
end the
up with
stream.
this moving out to move in? I want to get to this topic. Moving out to move in. What's that about?
So what does that even mean? So to me, moving out to move in means that you're moving out from where you were in life, and you're moving in to start a new chapter of your life, and that's where I think I am today with you guys.
Yeah, Joe's the
Here,
most
too.
recent one that has moved to a
Yeah.
different place.
Well, we got
Kinda-
a lot of moving in and moving out happening. We got Corey that lived in my closet and now he's moving back
It was
out.
a big closet. It was like a small room, no windows.
It was not.
It was
big, right?
definitely some
It
hairy-
was not.
You really-
It was.
you
Yeah,
really
and
pimped
to
that
be
shit
real
out,
with you,
though.
it was like a sauna. In there.
I had a futon. I had a
That's
dresser. I
sound.
had my TV. I had another storage. I had overhead storage. What else can you ask
Oh.
for? A window?
It was a closet. Don't let them trick you guys.
Hey, maybe a bathroom, a pot to piss in. I don't know.
Maybe an outlet so
Yeah.
I could put an air freshener in there. But
Glory
And you got to
hole
deal with people tripping over
somewhere.
the cords walking through the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
That
amount
was
of
one
times
of the worst
the
times.
amount of times the Ethernet cord or the extension cord got ripped out of the wall. But it is what it is.
Joe.
Can't tell you how many cords we got running around the
Names.
apartment right now.
But so this moving out to move in. What's this whole new chapter of your life?
Yeah, so I feel like I entered into a whole different a chapter in my life, like I'm a late bloomer, so 27 years old, that's not exactly ideal.
Moving out of
But I
mom's
mean-
basement.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, let's be honest, like in today's age, I bet half our listeners out there are probably still living in their mom's basement. So
No, they're probably like in a dorm room at college or have their own place.
Oh, yeah,
Or
they've
have their
definitely
own
made
room
something
at
of
mom and dad's
themselves.
place.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
don't-
living in the basement.
I don't know if we're that sophisticated yet, but I mean, like it's how do I describe this?
You feel like a grown up, don't you?
I feel like a grown up.
You got your own
Yeah.
room. Well, I
I
guess
I
he's had his
got
own
my
room.
own room. Yeah, like a den, but a room at the same time.
It's still a room. Hey, at least you got windows and a door.
Right.
It's not a
It's
sauna.
It's more than
dude.
what
for
some
real.
people got.
The doors don't lock.
Yeah, you got
so
doors and
Definitely
windows.
is.
God forbid. They
We got
already
a door.
they
At
already
least Joe's
walked
got
on
two.
me twice masturbating. So, but
Well, I think the important thing is now you got bills and responsibilities, so that kind of makes you
Oh.
more of an adult, doesn't it? Rather than before.
adulting sucks. Let me
It
tell
does
you.
suck.
Even when I lived in the closet, like I still paid the internet bill. That's all.
Phew.
Hey, this is what you need to get into the mortgage game. You need to have a house. You need to pay to own, not pay to live.
I'll tell you what. I think Wyatt's almost there. You want to talk about moving out? I mean, him,
No,
and,
Wyatt-
him and his girl. Like,
Why it's
they're-
about to be the next one moving out to move in.
yeah.
Oh no, that's.
Why Amber, if you're listening,
I think she is actually.
Amber, if you are, hey,
It's a little
you and
awkward.
Wyatt moving into a house. Ken said it here first.
Right.
I
moving.
implied it, but Ken just sort of went there.
What do you guys think? A house or an apartment first when you move out?
You
House or apartment? Okay, it depends
don't
on.
matter.
I see. My thing is, I'm like a trickier because I feel like you go either way because depending on your situation. I mean, obviously, if you have significant other, and you guys are trying to move in and start a life together. Obviously, I say go house. But if you're on your own, trying to build it slow, I mean, I can understand getting an apartment and going that route. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being by yourself and owning a house, but I'm just saying in the lifestyle choice.
Oh
it
yeah,
seems
no,
like
that makes
easier.
complete sense.
You know what I mean? What do you guys think?
I definitely enjoy the house idea. Moving into an apartment for the first time, it was pretty awesome. But the whole entire you're paying somebody to rent there. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
just-
think about how much money me and Storm have wasted for what 2 years now, going on 3 years of just paying rent. And where's that
Could
money
you imagine
going?
that could have went towards a house 3 years on, like you could have got a 8 to 10 year mortgage. You could have been almost halfway through 3 years. You're almost halfway through.
Yeah, I think it's more the down
8
payment
years.
though that kind of would suck first for a house. Cause,
Take a loan out from a bank. That's how it works. You take a loan out from the bank, and then your payment is you're paying the loan back. You're paying the bank. Do you know what I mean? You're paying the bank a
Yeah.
lump sum every month. I mean,
and you can put money in towards your house if you actually get a
100%.
house. So I don't know.
you can go ahead
No
and
doubt.
return and sell
and
it
then
for
just
even
like you
higher.
give your tax
flip the
money, you
house.
could take your tax money and be like, boom, here's $2,000 I want to pay towards my loan. Less money out.
Yeah, it's definitely true. And I think you can do a lot more with the house, as in like designing and painting wise. Like my wall that I got painted right now with the chalkboard paint, I got to paint that back when we move out, which is gonna suck.
The chalkboard.
That's probably the
paint.
worst thing.
I think it's cool though. I think it's a
Dude, I think it's dope.
Except for you
It
have
is
a lot of
dope.
stupid shit written on here from a lot of stupid people.
All
that
the inside jokes.
well, not only inside jokes, but people that were so minimal in your life, like Jackie and Colin, because that was just the first thing that popped up. That's the first thing I saw. But no, I meant mainly towards, Hannah from Red Robin, if you're listening.
Oh,
you know
My
from
boy
my,
Corey over here.
yeah.
shout out to Anna from Robin.
He's in the army. He's looking.
that was the one that got away.
Damn straight.
Cue the Katy Perry music, but we'd probably No.
Exactly.
I think YouTube would probably
Smeetsy
kick us
over
off
here
for that.
knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What was that about?
So why explain why did you move out of the house to go get your first apartment?
because I am a man.
First of all, I want to take people inside the life of your first apartment because
Yeah.
this is like the first apartment of first apartments. Like this is every guy's dream of
This-
having
this-
a first
this was
apartment.
This
Yeah,
is
I
the party
mean-
house.
It was. It really was.
But I feel like the first apartment was kind of like a test, kind of like
But we definitely lived, you know. I mean, like
oh yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's
but
why I
you're-
said it
you're
was-
very-
this apartment was
your first year moving out, it's like your freedom, you're away from your parents. I'm like, I could pretty much stay out whenever I want. Like, I can't tell you how many parties we throw.
every Friday, Saturday.
Every Friday, Saturday, we were throwing a
for
party.
like almost what was it,
So, like,
months for like
Sometimes
really a
there's a
year.
Monday in there.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it was a random Wednesday. You never know.
Hey, it's just like Thirsty Thursdays. We people keep people on
Thirsty
toes,
Thursdays.
And you were blessed with the neighbors. Yeah.
yeah.
Like, we lived up to. We sure as hell did. Hopefully later on we'll throw some snippet. There's still some video footage surfacing.
Yeah. I mean, group chat every once in a while, a video pops up.
It could pop up. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
But yeah, no, I feel like my first year moving out was pretty cool because like you get to experience your own freedom. The bills sucked. Like I said, you just get to.
always.
I don't know. There's just freedom, a lot of freedom, a lot of drinking, partying.
Yeah. I think the first day he moved in, he had like maybe 3 pieces of furniture in the whole entire apartment. He had
Yeah, we had 3, and
you still have the table and
half
the
of them were
chair?
from the
And
street, free
yeah.
stuff on the
His
side of
bed
the
wa-
street.
His bed was on the floor. Hey man, it still is.
I
Right.
like my mattress on the floor. I think I'm
Some
weird for
things
that.
never change.
Right, always.
the bamboo set furniture. Still have the chair.
Hey, how about those? All the couches you got? I'm surprised they all still made it. They're not in all working condition, but they all
Right.
made it. They all sure so made it.
Or what was it? The one couch we found on the side of the road.
Wait.
We picked it up and put it out on the porch.
So wait, well, my real question here is the furniture that's missing. What happened to that mattress on your back porch at
Oh,
Timbercliff?
I think we threw that thing away forever ago.
How about that trash that was on your porch for forever? That's stunk like a
The-
motherfucker.
The bean bags.
Or how about the
Mm.
never cleaning up after the party? I want people to understand that there was never a cleaning up before the next party. Whatever was there from Friday night was there Saturday for the Saturday night at the party. Like it was trash left over, beer bottles left over. Like it wasn't no clean
Oh,
up.
it was
All
like
right,
a
round two.
snowball effect,
For
man.
real.
Just
It's a trickle effect.
piling of garbage on top of garbage.
Yeah, it's pretty.
We were just
I think another thing was grocery shopping at that house or the Timberglen apartment. I think you guys had a 12 pop like a box of 12 pops, and then by the night you were down to like
Yeah,
2.
we're down to like one. It's like those memes. You ever seen those memes? It's like when you move out, your fridge is like Tostino's pizzas, a couple of waters,
Some
and then
ramen
like
noodles.
and like the other side of the
Who puts
beams, like
ramen noodles in their fridge.
you know, put it in the fridge.
I mean,
Well, the point
I
is
know
like
what
you know you get your and then you got your like your grocery shopping list and all the food in your mom's house and it's full.
Right.
So it's like that's definitely one of the funniest things. One of the funniest memes I saw was like a girl posted. She goes, why do all guys' fridges look like this? And then the guy below commented, it's like, oh, the essentials, and it's
Right.
like it's ramen noodle,
Yes.
like alcohol, and like just random different foods that we'd eat for sure.
You get some beer.
Yeah.
You get some lunch meat, some cheese.
You're good to go.
Actually, maybe
I
a
mean,
water
I
jug.
think I agree with that if you've ever seen my fridge, but
Hey, let's talk about the worst thing about the Timberglen apartment, because it sure as hell wasn't the neighbors.
The
'Cause
draft.
You guys never got noise complaints ever.
no, we didn't because we live next. The lady above us was I think deaf, and the guy across from us was a cat lover.
oh yeah,
Oh, he
cared about
had-
those
He
cats.
had like
Yeah.
maybe 12 cats.
Oh
and
God, yeah.
He
It
slept
was
on
weird
the
as fuck.
floor.
But the worst thing to me about that entire apartment was the fucking light before you got to the
Oh,
apartment. Like
yeah.
turning it out of that place was a bitch.
The place we live on now, the turn sucks.
Yeah, but I'd rather have this than fucking.
Yeah,
You
it's
gotta-
true.
you gotta
At
wait
least
at the
here we
red
got a
light for,
light.
like 10
Other
minutes.
place we didn't have a
Yeah,
light.
at least you have a light to where there you didn't have a light. Getting out of that was a bitch. So what's our
I think cleaning up too. You know, like keeping the apartment. I think when you move out, nobody's really ready to move out. I don't think. Like no
Oh,
matter how
God,
much
no.
you think
It's
you're
just like-
ready, you're just not ready.
It's just like having a kid. Nobody's ever ready to have a kid. Like,
Right.
Go
Like,
for
I-
it.
you're never ready for something until it actually happens.
Like financially, I thought financially I was good to move out, but then I was like, I look back, I'm like, man, I could have saved so much more money.
Right? Exactly.
I could have, I'm more like 2 years in. I was like, I could have saved more money, but
And then you could
Shit
be at this
happens.
point right now and have all this money.
Oh
Right.
yeah, no doubt. I hear all the
But
time from other
I
friends
he-
of
I
mine,
hear- I
like
hear what-
Austin. Austin's another one of our friends in the Marty group. But he keeps telling me like, dude, I wouldn't if I was in your shoes. Like, I was basically fed everything. Like, wake up, groceries in my fridge. You know, I didn't have to pay rent. I mean, I could have stayed there until I was 40, and but I mean, I was like
To
I
each
had
his
to
own,
I had
each
to
his own.
I had to do something with myself, you know. You
Well,
can't-
sometimes
you can't
that's
go
better
through
for you
life.
I'm sorry, but I think me and Corey were both just thinking the same thing. You would have been living at home in your mom's basement, being the real life 40-year-old virgin, Joe.
Right.
No.
you guys ever see
Dude,
that?
yeah.
You guys ever hear about that one story that
What was that movie? The Step Brothers.
Oh, yeah. Mom, I'm watching the lady on the TV.
guys hear about you guys hear about that one story about the 40-year-old dude that tried to sue his parents for trying to kick him out? He was like 40 or 30 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Or the one guy
yeah.
that's trying to sue his parents because they didn't ask his consent to be born.
Wow, no, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. Here's
It's
some
fucking
wild
crazy,
stuff,
man. What the fuck?
Here's some wild stuff.
What in the world?
Yeah, some people are just fucking crazy. Like what? Sue your parents at 40 for trying to kick you out of the house?
But I wanted to make a comment about you saving so much money, Wyatt. I don't know how you never mind. I already lost my train of thought, lost my topic. Fuck it. Anyways,
Wow,
so
Are we
what's
allowed
that?
to curse on this podcast?
Too late
I
now.
feel like
yeah,
we
I
are.
think
I've been doing it
we're
all the
allowed
time,
to.
Yeah, me too.
I heard actually. I think I heard YouTube tries to bury your video if the more you cuss and stuff like that.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
shit!
I can't
we should
remember the
probably
word-
stop
I can't remember the
that.
word
I don't-
for it.
I'll try and work on that.
What's
that's
the
just
word
me.
for it? They try to
Censor you?
not really censor you. but-
Demonize.
No, they
Demonize your videos.
They make your videos a lot harder to find for people
Okay.
to find and shit like that.
Yeah, so we're not gonna be on the top trending. That's what he's saying.
So yeah, pretty much that's it.
So what's our next item on?
All right, so look, I say we should go to the comments here. Oh, look at here. It looks like Smeets. Let's see.
What are you trying to say there, dude? Yeah, the 16-year-old.
Demultinunda. Oh!
I know you spelled that wrong. That's why I said it.
So we try to do with our live commentary, because pretty much all of our videos will be live for everybody watching. I think about a 10 to 15 minute interval, and we'll throughout our videos we'll check upon the comments and see who's commented. So I think we could try to interact with a bunch of viewers. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to do.
Right. But I also feel like that would be at a better suited time and not 12 midnight or 2 a.m. Like,
Yeah,
maybe
no,
if we're doing it, maybe
we're
doing it like
definitely gonna
11
work on our
a.m.
video
or,
timing because
you know,
this
yeah,
midnight
yeah.
shit
This-
is not very good
that
timing.
could work better. Yeah.
For real.
But
we
like,
got, we got a lot of time conflicts. I work midday, morning to midday.
yeah, we all work different
Right.
shifts.
I usually work
Mhm.
nights. So where life goes.
But like, we're gonna get onto
I
our
work whenever I feel like it.
would you rather topic, and like if you guys ever hear if you guys hear a would you rather that you guys want to put your input on, then you can put it in the comments, see what you guys kind of pick and
Yeah,
choose.
also, if anybody's got any really interesting ones, I've been really looking at some the last couple times. I can find some good ones, but I want to know if anybody
That's
has
true too. If you guys have a would you
some
rather,
some really interesting ones or really deep ones that really make you think. So I got one for us right now.
all right, let's
So-
do it.
Well, here we
So
go.
let's start this off. Actually, I don't want that one. Here we go. Here's a good one. Would you rather be trusted by all or loved by all? Let me start this off with this one. Would you rather be trusted by all or loved by all? Anybody want to go first?
Could you
You
let
gotta
me
give me a
ask,
minute to think
can
on
you
that
still
one.
be can you still be trusted by some if you're loved by all, or do they just
Joe, it's a
not?
simple- it's a
I'm pretty sure
simple-
it's a one or another.
Yeah, would you rather be trusted by all or loved by all? Like, would you rather have everybody trust you or everybody love you? Just
Right,
look at it by that.
But I mean,
But it's by
but I mean,
by
like,
all. So like,
but I mean,
it's-
like,
in
you
this
could
sense,
also
the grand
put the shoe on the
grand
other foot. Like, if you're trusted by all, can you
okay,
still
now,
be loved?
Now, Joe, you're
No,
getting a
no.
little carried away, and you're going a little too farther and too far.
I think
just-
I'd rather be trusted by all.
Trusted by all and loved by all. What's your? I want to know some little backing by this too. I don't want you just to give an answer. I want you to give an answer and a little bit of reason. You don't have to go in depth, but just give me a little like.
Well,
why you choose.
would you really be loved by people that would lie to you or not trust what you have to say?
I get that. Hey, dude, I feel the same way.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
to me,
What if you're outright lying though,
okay.
and you want to be trusted?
Well, let's
for
keep
that
going.
shit?
I'll give my answer last. I want to hear what you guys have to say before I get.
But I
mine.
mean, I'd say love by all, like, because if you're trusted by all, like, you like trust. What does that even mean? Like, trusted by all, like, so you just say something that's blatantly false, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's true." Like,
Not necessarily, Joe. Not necessarily. I get what you're trying to get at, but not necessarily. What do you think, Corey? Where do you stand on this?
I would say trusted by all. I mean, it's something I would like for people to have trust in me. I would like. I don't really need them to love me, but
Right. See, my thing is, to me, I'd rather be trusted easily.
easily.
I'd rather be trusted by everybody than to be loved by everybody. Because to me, when you trust somebody, well, really, I don't know what's like. I know what I'm trying to say here, but I'm trying to like put it into words here for you guys to understand. Basically, like, if you're trusted, the love comes second. Because if you trust me, or vice versa, I know that you have my best intention at heart. That you're not going to put me in some situation where it's like, you know what I mean? Because if you're loved, that
Yeah,
can
no, I
fade.
see what
That
you're
can
kinda
fade
saying,
easily.
yeah.
That can go one way or the other. I'd rather have
Interesting.
I'd rather have you trust me, and everything else comes secondary to that. You know what I mean?
interesting.
Here's another good one. Interesting here, guys. Okay. Would you rather find out that the person you're about to marry used to be the town hoe, or that they slept with one person before, but it turns out it was your very best friend?
Ooh,
So what do you think about
dun
this? Would you
dun
have someone
dun.
who's been by a lot, or someone that was with the very best friend, the person you probably hold near and dear? Friends are hard to come by. I don't know what you think here.
Shit. I'd say
That's
best
a hard
friend,
one.
hand down.
I
Hands down.
would say best friend.
I ain't marrying no hoe. I'm saying that right
She was
now.
a hoe. Oh, show. But you ain't
I-
marrying a hoe. You wouldn't want to be with a
like-
hoe who used to be the
I'd probably.
town
Oh
hoe?
man,
See,
I
it's
don't-
tough either way. I feel like either way, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
man, I think I fuck.
See, because to me, it's kind of it's hard for me because I'd honestly probably go. I hate to say it, but I'd probably go with the town hoe.
I'd
Because
probably
to
say
me,
that too. Yeah.
because to me, if you saw my best friend, that's a huge. That's somebody very important to me, someone in my life,
Mhm.
and it feels like
And
it
the
kinda feels
people-
like a betrayal. It kind of feels
Right.
not only a betrayal because it could have been something previous, but it's like
And the
it's still, it feels awkward. It feels weird.
yeah, the town people's kind of like, whatever, that you're like, it was more of like, you made your choices. They weren't really anything to me. Like, that was your past. So moving on forward from your past, like, let's say she does sleep with everybody in the town.
Mhm.
Then it's like, that was her past. And from there on, it's just you and her.
Right.
But before with your best friend, it's like you had a history with your best friend and you're kind of like
Exactly.
intruding on the history.
But it's also like the only person she's been with too. You know what I mean? The only person that she's been
Yeah.
with is your best friend. So that's kind of like that's a
That's-
heavy weight factor.
That's my.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a
she's
heavy
been
weight
with
factor.
the entire town folk. Dude, that pussy's gonna be messed up.
I'm not talking about just that, Joe. I'm talking about how the one person, because we as people refer back to that stuff. I mean, I'm sure everybody reminisces or thinks about the first time and who it was with, like. But
Oh, I know.
that-
I do all the time.
Yeah, I sort of.
but do you get what I mean?
I
like
kinda
that,
changed my
that
answer
to
on
me
it.
just feels weird. It feels a little awkward.
Yeah, I changed my answer on it after looking over at Joe and being all like, "Yeah, he's been with
Oh,
my
fuck.
girlfriend like a week ago." Yeah, I changed my answer on that.
All right, so what do you guys think about this one? Would you rather be locked in a cage and have to fight with a grizzly bear or a lion?
I would say the lion. I mean, I know we saw. I'm pretty sure we all saw that post of the man who killed the lion with his bare hands. It's like, imagine getting your arms around a bear. Like, I don't.
You
I
can't
feel like
be
the
done.
bear
Yeah.
would definitely maul you to death. The lion would kind of make it faster, like a faster death.
Oh, he's gonna
Like
he's
the
gonna
bear would
bite the
just
shit out
fucking
of you.
whack you 100 times until you're dead, and you'd be like,
But
"Fuck."
you're gonna get clubbed the fuck up.
Yeah, easily, 100 more pounds than you.
Yeah, you ain't running away.
Yeah,
from
if
motherfucker.
that they
they
bear
will both chase your ass down.
gets
Oh, yeah, for
gets a
sure.
hold of your arm, it'll rip your arm
Oh, he's
off. Like
Which one, the tiger?
no the
bear?
bear.
the bear.
I mean,
Well,
Yeah,
the
the
lion,
yeah.
the lion could probably do that too. Honestly,
Well, I was thinking more like the bear's gonna smack you a bunch of times because like that's really all they do. Well, other than bite you, I guess.
so if you get smacked one time,
Well, the
across
lion-
face by a bear, you're dead.
The lion's probably gonna just like shred you to fucking million pieces. That's gonna be a sucky way to die.
you still got a better chance. I mean, the bear taking down something hundreds of more pounds than you. Like, you got to get pretty lucky with that one, I think.
Mm.
Hey, with the lion, if there's any trees,
Oh,
you'd be better off that way because grizzly
For
bears can
real.
climb the fuck.
Sure, if there's trees, I'm going up the tree.
Well, obviously. So, let me ask this one: would you rather mentally or physically never age? I feel like this is kind of an obvious one, kind of easy one, but see what you guys have to think here.
I would say I would never physically age. I would take
Yeah,
the mentally age over
Yeah.
because like the more you know, the
Well,
The
obviously,
better.
but yeah, physically, you never age. I mean, you could look like this the rest of your life. You're 20 years old. You could look like 20 years old and you 80. You know what I mean? Like you could,
But
you could be this old still hitting 20-year-old. Now
But
you got
you got the knowledge of an 80-year-old.
It
well,
does,
that's
like,
true.
for
Yeah.
real.
Well, yeah, they say it was a wisdom comes with age. so
Exactly. Yeah,
I think
that's a no-brainer.
Right. I mean, wisdom wouldn't be a bad one. I'm torn between that. Like
Yeah.
I'd probably like to me, I'd probably say mentally because there's so much.
you
more
would
invested.
never age mentally.
No, I would. Yeah, I'd never age mentally. So physically, I'd stay like this, but mentally wise,
or you could go back a
Okay,
couple
yeah,
years.
yeah.
you keep that same mentality. You'd be able
Go
to.
back 10 years, back when you were like 12.
Hey man,
Yeah, go
What's
back.
it to you?
12 years. I mean, same thing physically. I mean, we could have the body of a 14-year-old boy or something like that.
get
Well, I
outta
mean,
here.
like it's.
Get out of here.
But
So how do you guys feel? If you guys had the choice here, the details of your financial life or your love life made public. So would you rather everybody know your paper trail and know like your money wise situation, financial shit, or would you rather everybody know your relationship stuff? What's going on with you and your girl, you and your dude, you and your Zer? I mean,
true. I would definitely say financial. I mean,
I say financial too.
I'd say love. You gotta be outside of your minds.
Joe's the one here in this room who doesn't have any sort of financial problems and probably never will. And
Financial
he's taking love.
I
Like,
was
he could've
I was
taken
the only
financial-
one in this room that's gotten what
That's not what I mean,
like,
Joe. I'm talking about. You
fraudulent.
get what I mean.
My
Yeah, I'm not talking
information's
about
been
some of-
compromised.
I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about,
yeah.
what you're making, what you're spending, your money, shit like that. Like,
Yeah, like Ward over here spending, some money on some CC's pizza or
For real.
something.
Fucking podcast equipment.
it's like, damn, I should have bought.
No,
a bunch
I
of
don't. I don't
Blackberries
think
instead
Joe
of this.
wants everybody to know his White Castle list he's got going on over there.
True that.
His Starbucks gold membership.
Oh,
He should have
get
a White
outta
Castle
here.
Platinum at this point.
Oh yeah, I'm sure White Castle knows him.
Oh man.
But
if they
I'd have
had
to-
such a membership, man, I'd be there.
Have some timestamps on those.
Joe would be first in
purchases.
line and probably only. And I'm sure there's more people out here who would love to go for White casseroles as much as Joe.
At 1 a.m.
God.
Yeah.
12:30 a.m.
Joe is
I
the-
wish
Joe-
I wish I could
Joe's
get into
White
this.
Castle is the equivalent of Patrick at 3 a.m. If anybody gets that reference, will
Oh
understand.
boy, 3
All right.
a.m.
I don't want to get into it now, but I'm sure sooner or later down the road we'll get into like a cooking recipe episode. And I got this killer White Castle.
He's
recipe
talking about
for
putting
y'all.
30 White Castles into one ball, which is what his family does.
One
My
big casserole.
cousin's
They call it a
girlfriend's
casserole.
family does.
So
I remember-
basically, Joe wishes it was
I
his
was just
family.
like
The
oh
White
my God,
Castle
when I heard that,
casserole.
like that sounds so good.
Joe
Oh.
had a what's the word for when you have an orgasm for food, like a mouth orgasm or whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
something like
What's the word? What's the word? There's a word for
I don't know, hungry?
hungry. Well, shit, at that, Joe's always hungry. So come on, we got
Yeah.
All I can think of is foodgasm.
Oh,
That's it.
foodgasm. There we go.
Foodgasm. Food.
Corey over here
fetish.
waits the last second. But back to our thing here. I would definitely have to go with the money with you guys because I don't want everybody knowing what's going on with me and my old lady or me and whoever I'm dating or whoever I'm talking to or whatever. Like, no one needs to know that.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's
that
I
can
guess that's
come in-
personal.
Yeah, it's
That
personal.
can come and go. Like your financial. That's with you for
Yeah, but I'm
life.
one of those people. But
Like
I'm also one of those
Dude, your
people-
bank has your shit to your financials, so like
So
people
Joe,
see
if
it all the
okay,
time. I'm
no,
sure.
let me put this in
No.
reference. So Joe, if you were in a relationship with some girl,
yeah.
would you rather have your girl and you talk all the time, talk things out, understand stuff, get to the bottom of problems, and be able to
Deepest,
come
darkest secrets
to
and stuff.
reasonable conclusions about stuff? Or would you rather have somebody who goes on Facebook and tells everybody and their brother, "Oh, hey, Joe did this, and this today. What should I do or how?"
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't want somebody
That
that's
is irritating.
out
man.
there
Yeah,
that's
for
putting all
sure.
your information out there.
It's irritating, yeah, but you
Nobody
know
wants
what?
that.
That financial.
Yeah, entertaining
that-
if it's not you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's-
just because you don't want people to know that you spend $2,000 on White Castle in a month, okay?
Oh, is
now-
it just that,
now-
or is it
No,
like actual like credit card like information? Like
Oh, Joe, what's
fraud
just
stuff?
purchasing with his credit cards here? I don't know if we want to
Yeah.
know. Now we're getting into some deep dark topics over here.
Like,
All right, Joe, we won't tell people that you spend
So is it-
$2,000 on White Castle.
all right, so are we talking about like are we talking about like finances, like purchases?
I
that
think
you made
I
in
think
the
it's more of
past?
like what you
Because
spend.
if that's the case,
think.
I would
Ooh.
definitely choose financial.
So
But if we're talking about like bank accounts and fucking
nobody's
No,
Joe, we're not
see, no
talking
one's gonna
about,
pick
we're not
that,
talking about
yeah.
your bank accounts. and
It's
your
like it's like
routing
what you
numbers.
We're
spend
not
your money
talking
on.
about
Shit
money
like
on
that.
your
Yeah,
bed.
no,
bro.
then I'll definitely
Or
go
in your
financial then.
piggy bank.
Okay, no question. Misunderstood.
Yeah, Joe over here thinks everybody's getting his card information and
Yeah.
shit.
All the
Yeah,
money you
those
have
things don't
stuffed in
work
your
so
sock is not. Like,
Yeah.
that's all safe.
So what's the next one
I
up?
don't have that much.
I'm between a couple here, but let's start this with 300. Okay, would you rather swim 300 meters through shit or 300 meters of dead bodies?
What kind of question is that?
It's a fucked up question. I kind of went like 0 to
Man,
100
that's fucked up.
Nah, yeah, because
Can we go back and
I'm
bleep
easily
this
going
video
shit
out?
because I'm not trying to see dead
I'm a
bodies.
man. Like, imagine like you have a little paper cut and you get an infection on that. Like, little climb through all those.
Or
feces.
dude,
I mean,
I'd easily throw the fuck up. I don't know
Yeah.
how many times
You're
someone goes,
crawling and shouldn't you like reach and you
"You're
look at
swimming,
somebody
you're
else?
You're swimming.
Oh my jeez, I don't
It's
know.
a sea of it.
I think I'd rather take the shit.
See, I'd be like paranoid. I'm swimming through dead bars. Someone's like, grab my foot. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You
yeah.
got one live person there fucking with you.
Imagine like
I can
just
see
you're
Corey
swimming.
totally doing that.
You're like
Yeah,
swimming.
I got you now.
I go with the shit.
Yeah, I'd probably get the shit.
All right. So here's a good one. Would you rather, if you were reborn in a new life, okay, would you rather be alive in the past or at some point in the future? So you're reborn, so it's not you going back right now as yourself. It's you being reborn in a new life.
Is it any random time in the past or the
It's
future?
just a.
Are you
It could be that broad. I mean, if you want it to be, but we're not going specifics on time period because I don't want you to be like, if I could be reborn, I'd go to 1492 and stop Columbus from sailing the ocean blue. No, come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Like,
We wouldn't be here.
come on, Christopher
Joe.
Columbus. No, stop.
I think I'd have to go with the future because I'm curious of what the future holds. I think my curiosity kind of.
But you also wouldn't know any of this. That's another thing you need to take into consideration. It'd be a new life. So whatever is happening right now is forgotten. You're a new person, new being, new mind.
Yeah, I would have to go with the future. Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure it's like because I think you live better like now. I'm sure you'll live better in the future than you ever will back in the day. You know.
Right. But also, I feel like you're taking that chance of living back in the day. I kind of want to say back in the day because you have the chance of either being, because if you were born into poverty, you stayed in poverty. There was no getting out of that shit. Like if you were you know, the like the peasants kind of like that kind of class. I forget how they did their classes back then. But if you were in that lower tier, you were pretty much stuck there. Like there was no, you know what I mean? Like when you were born in that class, you were in that class. But then again, you could also have been like born the next king, and you could be a king when you're 5 years old.
Right.
Like you could have some crazy
Yeah.
shit. You could be running your own shit at
I
5
think
years
I
old.
think I still stick with the future.
Yeah, same. Because the
Yeah, you'll
Yeah,
definitely live a lot better in the future
the
than you will ever in
reward
the past.
outweighs the risk big time.
even like the 1900s. I mean, I think one of the bigger like even medical like I was reading about it, the lobotomies and stuff. Like
Oh, God.
people were getting lobotomized because
Shit's
they
nuts.
went to bed after 10. Like
Dude, shit's wild.
people would think they're weird and
Or it's just like if you took like an antibiotic now, like let's say you travel back in time, you had an antibiotic on you, and someone was sick, and you give it, it's like magic. You're like, what? I'm
Yeah.
alive. Like you literally would die so easily. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you
future.
rather? Nah, that's not a good one. That's this one. This one's lame. Would you rather be free or be totally safe?
Be free or totally safe.
I feel like if you're free, you are going to be safe though.
yeah,
Because you're free.
I
If you're
don't know
free,
what that
that
one
could
really
be a lot of
means.
things. You're free from harm. You're free. Like free what? I'm not a slave, so when I'm freed.
Yeah, I mean, walking down the side of the highway. I mean, I don't think that would be considered safe. So
So like, feel free to like make your choices that could hurt or harm you.
Hey, don't mean to cut you off here, but
No,
I
you're
have
good,
a
you're good.
really, really, really good one
Oh
here.
boy, here we
Oh,
go. Drum roll,
let's do it.
please. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right. Would you rather experience the beginning of planet Earth or the end of planet Earth? So in a sense, would you rather see how the world was created or see how it all falls?
Ooh,
Talk about blowing your
boy.
mind.
I
Your mind
think-
right now?
I think the beginning.
Yeah, you want to see how the world was created? Want to see what happens? Was it Adam and Eve? Was it the Big Bang? Was
I
it a
sure in the fuck
meteor?
want to eat the fruit.
I
mean,
that forbidden fruit, dude. Don't talk to any
Cool.
snakes either.
right.
Well, the end of the world's gotta suck.
Yeah, but it's not like you're taking part in it, and so it's not like
Oh, you're just
You're
watching
just
it.
Yeah.
experiencing.
yeah,
it.
you're like a third
kind of
party.
like third person.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Scrooge, like and the three ghosts from Christmas Past.
You're kind of like a fly in the wall, or like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? How people say that fly in the
Fly
wall
in
in a
the
Right,
wall.
car,
no,
like,
yeah, I
so
see
You're like
saying.
looking through the
yeah,
magical
so
globe.
you're basically like you're watching it on
grain
TV.
of-
Like you could, in a sense, watch it on TV.
A grain of salt
But
in the
I
ocean.
think I'd have to go to the beginning.
See, my mind's taking me to how it ends. I want to know how it ends. But then again, I feel like
I
I want to know how it ends. But I also would feel like if I saw how it ended, but didn't know when, you know how crazy you could go? Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's say it all ends from the start of a tsunami or something. You see a tsunami, you're like, is this it? Is this the end of the world?
Right.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
One little tsunami.
There's like high waters. That's
Well,
how
I think if
low
you
it
watch
is.
it- I think if you
Like,
watch
you
the-
know what I mean, though?
If you watch the world be created, that'd be something like really beautiful to watch. You know, like
Oh God, yeah,
like
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, imagine all the knowledge.
it'd be kind of sad to watch the world end. You know.
Yeah.
So it's either like you. They're both definitely curiosity sides. You know.
But I mean, like that's something that we're all kind of having a discussion about already. Like scientifically speaking, we're all thinking about how the world was made. Like, I mean, it would be kind of cool to go back in time and see exactly what it was. Like nobody knows how the
Right.
world.
God.
So I also see Ken's argument of
Yeah.
how.
I mean, to me,
who
seeing
knows?
the end
No
of
one
it,
ever
like,
thinks of that.
Well, I mean, nobody really knows. Like, nobody alive today was alive when the world was created, and nobody alive today is going to be alive when the world ended. I hope
Mhm.
not. Let me just say that. Like,
Yeah,
but
right,
do you know
right.
what I mean? Like,
Let's create some like crazy scientific body
I
or something.
mean,
I don't know.
for real. But
Oh.
yeah, I'd have to go with the end of the world. I mean,
Yeah, I'd say
that's just
beginning.
me. But yeah, you're on the beginning. I mean, but here we go. I got another solid one here for us. Okay, would you rather reverse one decision you make every day? So in my tale here, I'm taking it as one decision you made today that you're changing today. You get what I mean? So one decision
Right,
that
I'm
you could have
following
made
so
this
far.
morning, you know what I mean? It's this evening. Oh, I want to change this decision. Could change your whole day.
I'm following.
You get what I mean? Or be able to stop time for 10 seconds every day.
What was the second part?
Stop time for 10 seconds every day. So would you rather be able to reverse one decision every day or stop time for 10 seconds?
I would say reverse a decision every day. That'd be I feel like 10 seconds, freeze time. I don't think 10 seconds is too long. Or
Right. I guess I
so-
understand that. See, that's where I'm on the opposite here. Like, because I'm with you on the reverse of one decision, but I'm also not, because I feel like every decision leads you to where you are and who you are, and I don't really
Right.
want to
Oh
change
yeah,
that.
no, that's true.
But to me, I think it'd be pretty cool, even if it's 10 seconds. You're
Well,
the
what'd you
only- you're
really
the-
see in those 10
it-
seconds?
To
Then
me, it's that calming presence of
you'd be
you're
like
the
Superman.
only one moving. Everybody else is stopped.
You'd be like Superman in the Flash. You know when
do
they go to
how-
supersonic
yeah,
speed.
right.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Like, to me, even if it's 10 seconds, that's still pretty. That to
Dude,
me, that's
What
a
was that
cool 10
movie?
seconds.
Click with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
And he pauses the time and he
Oh.
slaps his boss and shit like
Yeah.
that. You remember that?
Yeah, he's like, what happened?
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny to do to a lot of people.
Yeah.
You slap the shit out of a lot of people
Yeah,
you
10
don't like.
seconds. You can do a lot in 10 seconds.
10 seconds a day.
You could also not do a lot of stuff in 10 seconds. Could alter history if you had 10 seconds. True that. Genius over here. And if God was real,
We're taking a look at the comments over here for a second.
we're not going in depth here. If couldn't you see if God was real? That's not the entail here. We're just seeing the beginning. So in this, you're not seeing God. You're seeing what God would have created in that sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're not seeing somebody or some
Right.
person
You're just seeing how it's
creating
created.
something. You're just seeing shit being created.
Although if you did get to watch God create it himself, that'd be kind of cool to watch too.
Oh, 100%. Now, if we're changing that, then I'd easily go to beginning of the world. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
do you know what I mean? Like, you could. That's so huge, because, I mean, if you're a person that believes in God, or if you're a person that believes in many gods, or you're a person who doesn't believe in anything,
Yeah, they're sitting around like
that can be really eye opening.
they're sitting around a table like Arthur and the Round Knights or
Right.
Arthur and the was it Round Knights of the
Round
Round
Table.
Table? Yeah, right. They're like, well, what should we put here? And they're like,
You know what I mean?
well, I guess we'll start with Pangea.
Dude, I saw some article. I was speaking of Pangea. Let's get off topic here real quick. But I saw something. Where was that? We were sitting at You Break iFix. My boy Smeets had some issues with his phone, and we went to You Break iFix over by T-Mobile, over by Jungle Gyms in Eastgate. And I was looking at a magazine, and it was National Geographic, and it had a like, where would the world be in 100 years, or something like that. And it was like all the planets formed together making another Pangea, but it was like all fucked up and cockeyed. Like, it was all over the place. It was so interesting. I didn't get to read the article about it, but
No, that's something crazy to think about for sure.
for real though. Let's see. We gotta have a real good one. Okay. Would you rather get away with lying every time you try to lie, or always know that someone is lying?
Always know that
Ooh.
someone is lying. Yeah, no question.
Okay. You never have any. So you never.
I never said that.
That's what I was going to ask. Was you never lied, or you
I
never?
never
Because
said
that entails a lot, from little white lies to
Right.
big things like stealing your friend's $20 roll of quarters.
Oh,
True story. That did happen to me. That happened twice.
I can't.
Oh yeah, it was 2 rolls. The first roll you were all like, oh well, we probably just lost it, right?
Friendship.
Fuck that,
Hey,
man.
I
Fuck
want
that.
everybody to know right now, and our 2 viewers, your friendships to some people are worth $20 in quarters.
This is true.
True stuff.
Just the way it goes.
I think I would have to go with know who's lying. Is it know who's lying to you?
Always know that someone's lying. So you just know that someone, like if someone said, like you're in a room with a
Like
bunch
you
of-
just
like
know
in
they're
this
lying.
room full of the 4 of us. Like, let's say I say something, you'd automatically know I'm lying,
I think I have to go with that one
right?
because how embarrassing it'd be to call him out. I don't know.
I'm embarrassed.
Even if you could tell like somebody believes you're a lie, I mean they could just I tell Joe I lie to him, like, yeah, your car didn't get broken into. He goes down and it's like broken into. Like,
You would, but with great power
That's
comes.
great responsibility.
I was not gonna say that, but
Oh,
thanks
well,
for
try to
stealing my
finish
line.
You would have so much power if you could lie about anything. That's a good point, Smeets. Good point.
What's the next one up?
This one, I feel like this is kind of a. I'm gonna say this one, but I feel like I feel like without saying it, I already know the answer to all 4 of us. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Would you rather end death due to car accidents, like you eliminate car accident deaths altogether, or end terrorism?
I would say definitely terrorism. Yeah,
I mean, right? Yeah, I mean, that's why I thought we were all worth that, because that's
right.
basically the biggest, like, car accidents or terrorism. And it's kind of like, do you want to end world hunger or stop people from dying of syphilis. Did the two really have anything to do with each
Syphilis.
other? I was just something.
But I mean, car accidents are one of the leading causes of deaths
I know, I
in the
know.
world, though. Like,
Yeah, it's just like you're more likely to get in a car accident than a plane crash.
yeah. Oh, 1,000 times. I don't know. I guess push comes to shove, probably in terrorism.
Yeah, I would say terrorism just because it's like a more of a
More of a
extreme
kind of-
act
yeah.
It's
of
also
death.
on a
Car-
It's like
cars
an
are
evil. It's like an
something
evil, you
a
know.
much larger scale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, evil, 100%. 100%.
I need a fucking chair up in here, dude. Sitting on the ground again.
Why it's sitting on the ground with all those little control boards around them.
I feel official. I feel like a legend in podcasting.
He feels like he's OG, trip OG.
There's Turtle Beach headsets.
Yeah, Xbox headset. Let's not mention that one.
Those are boss, dude.
So what's this next one up?
Oh, I'm trying to find a good one.
I need like a sound thing, like that plays like drum rolls, like sound
Yeah,
effect board. That'd be kind of
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
That way, every time we do like Would You Rather's, we can do like a drum roll. Da, 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 da.
Oh, yeah. Or if somebody like does like a flop on air, you could do the womp womp womp.
We can personally
Yeah.
record sound
All right,
effects.
here you go. I already know my answer to this one. So, would you rather have 7 fingers on each hand or 7 toes on each foot?
What kind of stupid question is that?
Yeah, if you don't go extra fingers on your hands, I don't know what you're doing because you can carry
Right.
more stuff. You can do more. Like,
Oh,
I think more fingers you could
disagree
probably-
100%. Like, why would you want to look like a complete
Why would you want
freak?
toes?
Why
How
would
are
you
you
want to
gonna-
look like a
first,
complete
are
freak?
you gonna
to
build your
everyone?
own shoes?
Like,
Right.
Are you? What's the name for a shoemaker? Because you will not
How many
find
people-
shoes that fit your feet.
How many people
where
could
you
you
gonna,
flip off
where you
with
gonna
7
find
fingers?
gloves or where
Fuck
you gonna
gloves?
find-
I can stick them in my sweatshirt pocket.
Right.
Stick it in my
Oh,
pockets.
You
Oh,
can
no.
hold a fist out and
I
get
would-
like fake fingers, like make it look like you're normal.
Yeah. You know how easy it would be to mess with somebody. Like, talk about carrying in groceries. Like, you know, there's people that make one trip. I'm one of those people where I make one trip dying. Like, I ain't making 6, 7, 8 trips to get groceries.
What
I mean,
finger would you
bags.
put your ring on?
one bag.
Right? Yeah.
14
Imagine
bags on
having
each.
to make that decision.
Your pinky at that point.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you could flip
Pinky
off
rings
so
will be
many
a thing.
people with 7 fingers. I flip off like at least 3 people, right? 3
You
people.
can only flip off so many people because you still have only one middle finger.
I mean,
Yeah,
you'll have like you'll
that's
have
Whatever.
your middle finger is gonna be your ring
Yeah.
finger.
And nobody asked you guys anyway.
That would be wild. Yeah.
Let me stick to my decision.
I'm a big man. that can
Imagine
make my
like
own decisions.
imagine like picking up a pop can or like one of these beers. Like imagine the
No,
grip
a
you would have.
Pringles can, man. You're
Oh,
sticking your
Pringles?
fingers in Pringles.
Oh,
Don't they?
that's another reason. Yeah.
Dude, you could wipe your ass so fucking fast with one big ass hand.
Why are you wiping your ass?
That
with
doesn't
your
make
hand,
any
dude?
sense
Yeah.
at
'Cause most
all.
people wipe it with toilet paper.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like that's like a lot of surface area for your like your toilet paper.
Oh,
That's
I'm
it.
done.
I'm just thinking outside the box here,
It's more surface area on your hand. Like how much toilet paper you grabbing?
dude. You could fucking
grab
slap
the
someone
same
so
amount of
hard.
toilet paper.
See, I feel the opposite. Like I feel like you can wipe your ass quicker with only like 3 fingers. So because then you can like precision wise, you can like pay attention to specific areas of your asshole.
Joe, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
Finger
right,
buttholes?
yeah.
We're not finger popping each other's
Yeah,
assholes.
Joe's getting really down to it. He's all like, "Well, 3 fingers will feel good."
If I had 7 fingers in my hand, I'd slap you right now.
I mean,
You'd slap
If
me
I had 7
7
toes
times.
on my feet, I'd
imagine having
something.
like 7 more fingers. Just like, I don't know, just getting in a fight. Automatically, your fist is like 10 times bigger.
oh yeah.
Like, ooh.
You could beat up Mike Tyson.
Imagine a slap.
No.
Yeah.
I saw a video of Mike Tyson. Was he 52 years old? I saw a video of him the other day. I'm sure some people have seen it. The dude looks like he could go into a ring right now and knock somebody the fuck out.
The
Like,
powerhouse.
It doesn't
like,
matter.
yeah, he still looks like
It
a
doesn't
beast.
matter. You got 7 fingers to his
7
5.
fingers
Oh my!
don't
What are
mean
you gonna take
You
him to
got
death?
You got 7 fingers. It's fine. I can't even say this with a straight face.
How are you gonna stop that speed and precision? The dude's like
Right.
a horse. Yeah,
Oh my god.
That doesn't mean nothing when you got his fucking fist
It's-
coming at your
gonna-
face.
Break those 7 fingers.
Yeah.
Alright, next question.
I want to get some really good hard ones. Like I want some. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really prepared. They kind of threw me on tonight and saying,
Yeah.
"You need a topic.
What's-
You need a topic."
Yeah. What's our
Yeah.
next topic?
We're brainstorming topics in 30 minutes or less.
What?
Jeez, we're already 40.
Sounds like
was
a
it
plot
45
to-
minutes into this
Yeah, I
episode?
know.
It's time in the
What's?
bedroom.
Yeah, we've been doing this topic a while. No.
I guess we'll end this topic.
I,
All right, guys. Good night.
I'll
It's the end of
do
the
one more.
podcast.
Shut up.
Are you serious?
No, it's not.
True. I mean, another idea I had was for the jobs. Like, I mean, if you guys
Oh.
wanted to do that tonight.
Dude, we could spend an entire podcast
Oh,
on
45
jobs.
minutes.
I don't know.
I think we
That's what I'm
definitely got to
saying.
learn our time limits on these podcasts for sure.
We're not trying to be like the next Joe Rogan's podcast.
Right. Some of his freaking episodes are 4 hours long.
Oh my god.
The ones
Yeah.
with the what's his Alex Jones, the new one he
Yeah.
did, 4 hours long,
Dude,
dude.
he keeps it entertaining throughout the entire
know.
thing. I mean,
Okay.
That's
props
what
for
we're
him.
gonna
Here
do.
we go.
Here we
So
go.
how would you feel, okay? Would you rather leave your unemployed son homeless or pay for his drug habits and illegal activities? Now this question's a little far reaching, but I feel like it has stuff to do with our society nowadays.
Leave
Where do we
your
stand?
son homeless without jobless.
Leave your unemployed son homeless or pay for his drug habits and illegal activities.
Leave him homeless.
He
Leave
says
him,
that like no hesitation.
leave him homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you leave him homeless, it's his choice to like get a job and
Right.
push him to do something.
Right.
Because if you're supporting his drug habits, it's not helping it. You're going
enabling
against it.
You're
Yeah.
enabling it. I agree 100%. But what's but that's your son. But I'm
Sometimes
your
you
son.
sometimes you sometimes
but
you
I'm
gotta
your
learn the
son.
hard way. You gotta
I'm
learn
not buying that crap
I'm not
anymore.
buying
Gotta
this
learn the
shit.
hard
No,
way.
No, right. I mean,
You learn the hard way.
All right, let's
You're
do
gonna learn today.
one really good last one to wrap.
damn,
this-
y'all
wrap this
kids
up.
these days.
No
never
pressure. No pressure. Just
Act
only
like
make
y'all
it good.
never heard your dad's belt be whipped.
I think Joe needs to go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Here's a good one.
Let's hear it.
Would you rather walk in on your parents making out and leading to other things, or have them walk in on you making love and doing the dirty?
Walking on me, because if I ever saw my parents doing that shit, I could never unsee that. So they can walk in on me. I don't care.
Are you
I'm
for
not
real
looking
right
at
now?
them.
You would
Oh,
love
I'm
to.
for real.
Hey, Smeets. So why would like for you to be him in that sense?
Dude, you can walk into me all day. I am not looking at my dad's shit, my mom's shit. Fuck that.
Why would you?
My
why
dad
would,
shit. I love the way you said that.
It's on them to unsee what they've seen. It's not on me to unsee what I've seen. All right. Fuck
You're
that.
not gonna. I feel like for me, like I don't understand. They could learn a thing or two. I'm done.
I know.
To me, it's kind of like I would lose that instantly. I see my mom walk in the room, or see my dad walk in the room, like get
I
on,
mean-
like no, like we need to stop.
What do you
right
think,
now.
The
Joe?
only people that have experience with this is Wyatt. So I mean,
No one has.
What do you think, Joe?
Well, not parents. I don't. Is parents?
or just people in general.
Well,
I
yeah,
think
people-
Wyatt's
Oh.
the unlucky one.
What do you think,
Your
Joe?
your parents walking in on you.
What do you
No
think,
question.
Joe?
I just said your parents walking in on you. No, I'm not walking in my parents
thought it
doing
was
But
the
you're
nasty.
not.
like-
You're not. But you're not walking in on your parents doing the nasty. You're walking in on them leading to, so they haven't fully.
Oh, then what the
It's
fuck? I
making
can get out of there
it's making out-
ASAP.
It's making out leading to, whereas yours is you are in the act. You're literally, eh.
Still,
At
I
least they
don't
know
want
your
to. I don't
G.
want to walk. I don't want to walk in.
Who
my
wants?
parents.
Okay, first of all, this is going a little in depth because no one in their right mind would want their grandmother walking in on them.
We're looking back at the comments.
Smeets, what are you
Smeets Cloud
getting at here?
530.
My mom has walked in on me before.
It's not that bad. At least they know you're a gangster. That's a
No,
great-
Smeets
a great
makes a good point though. So what? Let's
what-
say
hold
let's
on,
say
hold on.
you're
Let's
let's say you're a
change this.
40-year-old person
What if?
listening to that question,
What if?
and you walk in on your parents who are
Hold on, hold on.
freaking
I'm
80
gonna
years
flip the-
old.
I'm gonna
Do you
flip the
want to
script
see
here.
that?
I'm gonna flip the script here on you, Joe. How would you feel if you were gay and your parents didn't know, and your parents were some parents that weren't too fond of it? Would you really want your parents walking in on you? Hell no.
Okay.
I guess it changes the book a
okay.
little bit,
for
but
sure.
It does.
But see, that's
That'll
where we
flip
get. That's
the
where we
switch.
get into the what ifs and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
stay
We
out
can
of
be
that
here all
tonight.
night. Fucking
Go
doing
all day
this.
with the what ifs.
Yeah, we're already 50 minutes into this podcast.
I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
All right.
That was
well.
a classic.
Joe,
Yeah,
we
classic
we don't
line from
need to-
Joe.
We'll be right back. We're live.
Or you could leave the room. Or you could leave the room.
Joe, there's 2
For
bathrooms.
real,
You don't,
no one
you-
wants to hear you piss, dude.
Hey, Joe, 2 bathrooms.
See, this
All
is
right,
stuff
yeah,
like this. We
yeah.
need.
All right.
Sorry,
guys, we're
everybody
doing
that's
this
gotta
while
watch
it's
this.
apartment, it's bedroom.
50 minutes in,
idiotic.
don't listen to this shit.
Yeah, if you're still listening, I don't want to say.
We are
please
gonna
turn
wrap.
this off
We are
or
gonna
turn
wrap
off.
it up though, because we had a good segment. I think we should definitely wrap this
All
up.
right,
We have a lot to come with. We have one of our good friends, Madison. Shout out to her if she ever watches the full 50 minutes. She's making us a brand new logo because our logo now kind of sucks because Corey doesn't know how to design logos.
I made the logo in like 30 seconds, and
And also,
that's about it.
if for anybody else out there who's confused this as all hell on what it is, me too, because we have nothing to do with the Statue of Liberty or books.
I put the Statue of Liberty because like America.
Freedom.
I put
because America.
yeah, because I mean the Statue
So
of Liberty
cute.
isn't that what it symbolizes? Like I'd say more like
It's a
just
gift
yeah,
from
brand-
France.
brand new
it's a good gift.
brand
from
new logo
France.
coming up. We're gonna eventually shoot a photo of all of us for the was it the background of the YouTube channel?
I would say
Which one is that? Yeah.
banner.
I'm also hoping here. What are we on episode 2 here? I'm
Episode
also
2.
hoping. What do you think by episode 5 or 10? We get some video going because I'm sure some people would like to see.
I
our
do want to
setup
invest
here.
in a new camera, so that
That's
will
what
be
I'm saying,
coming up
like
too.
5 or 10.
We got a bunch of
Hopefully.
Ken and Joe have some events to go to.
Oh yeah, March Madness, and we will also be live from the Reds game. I plan on doing so. We're video by them because I plan on having some video to put up from that.
That'd be pretty sweet.
I plan on
Also, from when we go that weekend, I still got tickets for the Saturday and Sunday. Joe can't make both days, so Storm said he's down
You're
to
gonna
go.
tell me
To,
what weekend
yeah.
that is.
it's the last week of the month, 30th and 31st. So got tickets.
Hopefully
we
that
can
goes
go.
well.
Hey, we can make it an outing.
Let's do it.
We get
My
some
movie
video-
reviews.
we
I'm
get
not
some
forgetting.
video.
Don't forget my movie reviews because I will go watch movies.
Oh, 100%.
The day of, I'm doing a movie review.
Let's do it.
this. We'll just set a day of the week to go watch some movies. What? Go.
All right. Well, your best bet if you're going for like new movies would probably be Thursdays.
Yeah.
The day before, like the real day.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But
We'll
we will
some,
bring you
we'll have some
guys.
video of Wyatt being the first one in line at the movie theater.
I'll tell the lady at the movie theater. I'm doing a podcast. Let me in ASAP.
Let
Front
me in.
row.
You're gonna be no. He's gonna walk up like Eminem. Give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. Hi, how can I help you today, sir? Puts the fucking ticket in my hand. Don't kill nobody.
So yeah, so that's what we have coming. So like I said, video, more topics, more content. Hopefully funnier content. I don't know if you guys enjoyed tonight. If you did, comment whether you guys liked it or not. Hopefully it was fun. I mean, we had fun with it, so I guess that really all that matters,
As long as we enjoy it, that's all that matters.
right?
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Of course, it's Joe in the
Don't,
background.
YouTube,
And
don't sue me for that.
thank
That's
you
ESPN, not
guys.
me.
If you guys watched to the end, thank you for watching. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. That way, every time we go live, you'll know. Hell yeah.
See you next
We
time,
out.
folks.